right, y'all. Big topic today. So big that I think I have to warm up my voice a little bit for this topic today. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right, y'all. Big topic. Voice is warm. Today's episode is one of those that's gonna be put in the vault, put in the time capsule, because this vlog today is gonna be replayed. I hope it's gonna be replayed in 5, 10 years, maybe 15, maybe 20. Today's vlog, we're gonna look back on this vlog and go, okay, how successful was Midwest Anxiety? How successful has Midwest Anxiety been?
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Today I gotta talk to you about something. I gotta talk to you about something that I've been wanting to talk to you about for a long time. This would be an episode that you just don't want to click off. You don't want to click off. You don't want to swipe up, swipe right, swipe left, swipe down. You want to stay right on it. You want to stay right on it, because today, y'all, and I'm not just building it. This is serious. This is a serious topic today. But before I do that, before I talk about it, I got several clients I got to see. So you guys stay with me. Serious topic today. Serious topic. Let's go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Just warming up the voice for this serious topic today. Warming up the voice for this serious topic. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Serious topic today. La 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 la. Warming up the voice. Y'all, here goes a conversation for the ages. Here goes a conversation for the ages. I've got about a 20-minute drive to the next client, so you guys sit back, grab your popcorn, sit back and enjoy this conversation. Why am I the founder of Midwest Anxiety, the one that started Midwest Anxiety, the only one that's working, that is employed by Midwest Anxiety? Why am I the only one that's doing all the work in Midwest Anxiety? Why don't I have people working for me? Why aren't there other people? Why aren't there other therapists? Why aren't there other people doing what I do within Midwest Anxiety, y'all? This is a big topic of mine that I think about every day. At times other people have wondered, hey Randy, why don't you just hire people? Why don't you just grow Midwest Anxiety? And that's what I want to talk about today, y'all. That's what I want to talk about, because I think this is very important for you to understand, because I want you to know my intent, and I want you to sit back and just watch the evolution of Midwest Anxiety grow and build over time. I think it's important for me to state this to our community and declare where I'm at as a business owner, as a therapist, as someone that is providing a mental health service in our community, in our nation. I think it's important for you to hear from the person that started Midwest Anxiety of what this is all about. The reason why I am, well, let me go back. Let me start this differently. Midwest Anxiety, I founded Midwest Anxiety in 2009. The sole owner, proprietor of Midwest Anxiety always. There has never been a co-founder, co-owner. I've never sold any part of Midwest Anxiety. I am the sole owner of Midwest Anxiety. Now, over the years from 2009 to 2015, I was in an office, about a 3,000 square foot office. During that time, we did the traditional psychotherapy. We had the stiff collars, the button shirts, the nice khakis, the nice combed hair. We did all that. We looked like a traditional mental health shop. All right. 2015, when that lease ended, I decided, hey, this is not me. This is not me. This is not. This is just not me. This is not me, Randy, as a person. This is not me as the owner of Midwest Anxiety and how I want the business to go forward. I don't want to be a traditional mental health. I do not want to. Not only do I not function that way, but I just see mental health differently. I see mental health differently then and in the future. Now, in the future, I see it differently. So in 2015, basically closed the office and decided to go community-based, okay? Decided to go community-based, where we go into people's homes, we go to school, we go into those places where people live, work, and play, all right, since 2015. Now, during all this time, since 2009, and this is 2023, so what is that? That's about 14 years we've been in business. I've never hired as an employee of Midwest Anxiety. I've never hired anyone. What I've done is I've hired independent contractors, okay? They haven't been a part of, as an employee of Midwest Anxiety, they have been their own owners, but they've been, excuse me, they've contracted through Midwest Anxiety. They've been a contracted therapist. Now, part of that is that there's some great contracted therapists that have been, you know, have worked at Midwest Anxiety. There's been some great ones that have gone on to do great things. But I also wanted just to see if and when I do hire people, what it's going to look like. It was sort of a test to figure that out. What's just the different dynamics? How are things going to ebb and flow? How are things going to be? What I found during that, when there were independent contractors, is that I really needed just to own and operate Midwest Anxiety. I needed to get the foundation. I needed to get the culture. I needed to get all that right. I needed to get all that right before I started hiring independent contractors or people to work for Midwest Anxiety. Like, I was putting the cart before the horse. And here's the reason why it didn't work out, okay? Midwest Anxiety is totally different. You're not gonna go find it at any school. You're not gonna go find it in any graduate school. You're not gonna, it's not on the shelf. It's not, hey, a plug and go kind of program. This is something that I started from scratch. Now, community-based, you will find certain programs that are community-based, okay? That go into the community instead of the office. That's one of the big differences of Midwest Anxiety, is that we go into the community, okay? Now looking at therapy and therapist office and therapists, the majority of therapists are trained in the traditional office setting. There isn't a whole lot of, hey, we're going to go into the community, we're going to go into the homes, we're going to go into the schools, we're going to go to the elevator, we're going to go on the soccer field, we're going to go out here in the world. Not many therapists are trained to do that, okay? And if they are trained to do that, they're far and few between. Now, that's part of it, of why Midwest Anxiety struggled hiring and keeping people. That's part of it, is because we are community-based. But the other part of it is, y'all, is that our culture is just so much different. Our culture as a program and how I look at mental health you know me, you've heard me say it before. I think mental health is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, not a diagnosis, okay? And so our culture, when you see me wearing Kings of Leon shirts and cutoff shorts and flip-flops, and you see me doing food reviews, and you see me going to concerts, and you see me eating donuts, and you just see me talking about football, our culture is so different than what traditionally therapy looks like, okay? Traditional therapy looks like, hey, we're gonna look at the symptoms, we're gonna look at the struggles, you know, we're gonna focus a lot on that part. There's not as much focus on all the good stuff in life, what's going right with you. We're looking to zone into all the struggles. We're looking to see kind of what's gone wrong instead of what's gone right, okay? And so from Midwest Anxiety, we start with your strengths. We start with your strengths. We look at you and we say, you've got more strengths than you got struggles. We look at you and we say, there's more right with you than there is wrong with you. Okay, we look at all the good stuff in life. We look at all the good stuff, all the fun stuff, all the exciting stuff, all the things out there that we can enjoy. Okay, we look at all that and we put it into our mental health program. It's just as important as talking about, okay, you struggle with, you know, sadness, you struggle with depression, you struggle with anxiety, you struggle with anger, okay, you struggle with this. We look at those things too. We look at the struggles, but we also look at the strengths. We also look at the good things. We look at the fun things. And I would say that in general, when you take Midwest Anxiety as a community-based program, and then you add that extra layer that we look at all the great things, and that's as much as important to our program as the community base, y'all, we're really separated. It's gonna be really challenging for you to go out there and find a program like ours. And because of that, we have struggled in the past being able to find therapists that really fit our culture. Why? Because that culture isn't out there. Therapists aren't used to seeing the culture, and you, the community, the people aren't used to seeing the culture like ours. Our culture is, sometimes it looks weird. It looks weird to see therapy and the way that we know it in our world today, the way that we know it in our culture. Therapy usually doesn't look like what we look like at Midwest Anxiety. That MWA thing, it doesn't, you don't see it. And so what I'm having to do as a founder is I'm having to basically start out at zero, basically from scratch, and I'm having to build this culture into our community, into the places where people live, work, and play. It's so foreign that for a lot of people it's like, ooh, I don't know about that. Is that the way that you're supposed to do mental health? And so over time, what I'm having to do is I'm having to lay that foundation. And that foundation has taken a long time. It's taken a long time to set, y'all. But that foundation is really important. Sure, I could go out and hire therapists, and we could have a program that does all this other stuff. We could be doing this, but y'all, that's not the program that I want. I want Midwest Anxiety. Let me say this really for all of you. I want Midwest Anxiety to outlive me. I want to be the one that starts Midwest Anxiety, but I want it to grow big, not only in Johnson County, Kansas, but I want it to grow regionally and nationally. I want us to be able to do mental health in a way that mental health has never been before. I want us to be able to change the way we look and talk and do mental health. And that takes a long time. That takes us being able to kind of move past and push through all the naysayers, all the people that don't believe in us, all the people that doubt us, all the people that turn their backs against us. And we got to find those people that believe that this is the way that they do therapy. This is the way that they do mental health. This conversation's tough, y'all. This conversation's, because I'm putting a lot of stuff out there in 2023 that is going to live forever. The statements I make right now are going to live forever, and I'm going to be held accountable to the statements I'm making. I'm going to be held accountable and responsible for whatever statements I'm making, and I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I believe in Midwest anxiety. I believe in doing mental health the MWA thing, right? The MWA way. Now, there are a lot of ways to do mental health, okay? I'm not saying Midwest anxiety is the only way of doing mental health. I'm not saying it's the only way. There are many ways of doing mental health. It's just, I believe this is the way that we are going to do mental health. This is the way that I want to put mental health into the world, y'all. This is the way I want to do it. I want to make sure you understand there are lots of ways to do mental health, and you got to go find the way that mental health is appropriate and right for you. Boy, I got to take a drink. All right. There are lots of ways of doing mental health, but you got to find the way that's right for you. Where I'm going with all this is that I'm laying the foundation, and over the next 5, 10, 15 years, there's going to be a way that we do mental health. We're going to the moon, y'all. We're going to the moon. We're going to do mental health in a way. We're going to keep pushing our way, y'all. We're going to keep pushing our way, and I'm not going to hire people until I really believe that we've got Midwest anxiety, we've got the core, we've got the foundation, we're ready to start building the walls, okay? I started putting up those walls with Midwest anxiety before the foundation was really rock solid. And those walls, when you don't have a foundation that's rock solid, those walls, the glass, you know, the electrical outlets, all that stuff started to fall in. I said, whoa, okay, now we got to take down all the walls. We got to put the foundation back. We got to put the foundation back. And I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get that foundation right, y'all, and then we'll start building the walls, all right? So what's this going to take? What's this going to take? This is going to take me as the founder to keep pushing forward, believing in Midwest anxiety. Even when there are times that are tough, I got to keep looking forward. I got to keep looking through the trees, and I got to keep looking forward, because I know there's a path. There's a way to do mental health differently than the way it's been done, all right? And we're going to keep doing it differently, and it's going to take the support. It's going to take the support. I can't do this by myself. I need each one of you. I need each one of you to support Midwest anxiety. I need you to support us in doing the way that we do mental health, y'all. It's going to take you. We're going to have to partner together to change the way that we do mental health. But I believe in the way that we're doing it. This is my career. I've dedicated my career to this and being able to do mental health in a different way. And when I look back on my career, I'm gonna look at, okay, hey, did you stay with it? Did you stay with it? No matter the good, the bad, the ugly, did you stay with it? Did you persevere even when times were tough? Did you give up, or did you stay the course? And what came out of during your time of building that foundation? What came out of Midwest anxiety? What happened? What came out of it? How much of it was built? And now is it being passed on? Is it being passed on? Are the people that take over Midwest anxiety, is it in a better place than when Midwest anxiety started? That's the hope, y'all. That's the hope. That's the hope that I have for each of us in our lives, that we leave this earth better than the way that we found it. That we leave this earth better. That we leave our mark. We provide something in this world that wasn't there when we were born, y'all. When we were born. I'm passionate about this, y'all. I don't have all the words right now. I don't know. I'm just taking one day at a time. As I talk about, we're just living in the moment, and we're letting the moment take us. We're letting the moment take us wherever we're going. But I have I have a vision. I have a mindset of where I want this to go, and I'm committed. I'm fully committed to finding a way to continue doing mental health the way that Midwest Anxiety does it, y'all. To celebrate the good, to know that there's more good than bad, right? To be more positive than negative. Hey, mental health is a lifestyle. It's not a diagnosis. We're not just focused on a diagnosis. We're focused on all the parts of life. Focused on all the parts of life. Focused on all the good things, all the things that go on right in our world, not just the things that we struggle with. All right, y'all? All right? Let's go. Let's go. So here's the thing, y'all. I got to keep double down, triple down, quadrupling down on what we do at Midwest Anxiety. You got to keep seeing all the things that we do. You're going to continue to see the individual therapy, all the classes that we do. But you're going to see other things, right? The culture of Midwest Anxiety. You're going to see the shows. This Midwest Anxiety Daily, I'm putting more and more energy into this. This is going to be a daily show, y'all. This is going to be daily. I know I've talked about doing this daily in the past and haven't followed through with it, but if Midwest Anxiety really is going to establish itself, I've got to be more consistent. I've got to follow through with what I'm doing. And when I believe something is good for Midwest Anxiety, I've got to keep pursuing it. And this daily show, I believe, having conversation with you every day is really important. The shows, Saturday morning donuts, doing the faves, running with Randy. We got other shows that are in the works that I want to do, y'all. I'm just saying, we got to put it all on the map. We got to put it on the map. We got to get other people start to believe that this is a way of doing mental health. It's not the only way, but this is a way of doing mental health. And when we get other people believing in us and supporting us and growing, that's when I can grow Midwest Anxiety. I can't grow Midwest Anxiety in its current form, y'all, because there's just not enough support to be able to grow Midwest Anxiety in a way of where I wanted to see it go. So we need your support. I need your support. You guys do what you do to support mental health in all its ways, right? That's all its ways. Do what you do to support mental health. Because the more that we get your support, the more strength that I get, the more that we can build, and we can push this out. We can push this out further, and that's when I'll start having people joining me at Midwest Anxiety. Until then, it's a solo ride to the moon, y'all. It's a solo ride. I'm in it. I want you to join me. Join me in the rocket ship to the moon. As we get going and we're closer to the moon, we'll have some people jump on board. We'll have some therapists jump on board with us. But until then, it's just us to the moon. You and I, we're going to be going to the moon together. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's do this mental health thing. It's now or never. It's now or never. It's bust. It's go big or go home.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup.
Yo. I don't know where this MWA thing is gonna go. I don't know where it's gonna go over the next 1, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years. But I'm fully committed. This professionally is what I've pushed. I pushed all my chips in on doing this MWA thing, this mental health thing, where we're just doing things a little differently around here. We're doing things just a little differently, and I'm just interested to see where it goes. Interested to see over the years where it goes. Who knows? Maybe I continue to practice by myself and just ride off into the sunset. Maybe we build this thing. And there's lots more to this rocket ship that's going to the moon. Who knows? Who knows? That's the fun. That's the fun of all this. You guys just sit back, get your popcorn, and watch. And make sure you join us in the rocket ship. Join us in the rocket ship, all right? All right, y'all. Let's see where this goes. We're blasting off on our way to the moon. Deliver this mental health to the moon, to go places where no other mental health has gone, all right? No one else has gone with mental health. We're going there with this mental health. We're going to the moon. We're going where no one else has gone, y'all. No one else has gone. Join us. Join us. Join us, all right? We're going where no one else has gone. We're going to the moon with this mental health. Let's do this MWA thing. Let's see where this goes, y'all. All right?